Hi, my name is Kathie. It's very nice to meet you. I hear you from Infinite Scuba. Tell me what the game is about. It's a reality-based scuba diving game. You have no gear and real fish. You get to be in the water and do things that real divers get to do. You can swim around. You can find treasures. You can take pictures. Yep. Do you want to play the game a little bit? I have a quick question. Okay. Are you able to change the speed of your diver? In this build you are not, but we are working on a new build where you will have a turbo, so you'll be able to go quickly. I think you're stuck in the core. Is the control key to go down?
No, I just swim really.
There you go. Now you have control to go down.
I would like to try scuba. Being a guy, not a good swimmer.
So yes, in the new update that we're working on, you will have turbo. The tricky thing about turbo is you can go fast for a little while, but then your air goes down very, very quickly. And as divers, we try not to use too much air. The slower we go, the longer we get to stay underwater, and that's really important. We like to stay down for as long as possible. See as many fish and coral and fun things as we possibly can.
I have another question.
Okay.
My other question is, what inspired you to make this game?
What inspired us to make this game? Well, we had all worked on all kinds of video games, played some and trained some, and sports games, and racing games, and we really wanted to do something that was different and was educational and non-violent, and something that used our powers for good and not evil.
I have another question. How do you get this game? And like, what does it cost? And like, can you get it on your PC or an Xbox or a Mac?
PC and Mac right now, and it's $10, and you can download it from our website, which is Infinite Scuba. Cool. We're divers, by the way, too. That was one of the other reasons we wanted to build this game. We've had so much fun diving in places all over the world that we wanted to tell as many people as we possibly could how cool diving is and how beautiful the ocean is, and hopefully they'll want to be able to protect the ocean too.
How you doing? Good.
Do you have any other questions?
My other question is, once you get the game, and you have everything like that, are you going to have like updates going to it?
Absolutely. We're building new dive sites and new gear every single day. So we'll start releasing those later in the summer. So right now, this ship is in Micronesia, and we're building some dive sites in the Mesoamerican Reef, so in Belize and in the Bering Sea. And we have 20 different companies signed up to put their gear in the game. We have 13 in right now. We have 13 built right now. And we'll be releasing those slowly over the summer.
Now, if you get far out like this, is there a way to teleport back to the ship? I mean,
there is not. You can use your compass. So there's real compass and real gauges in here. So you can tell how deep you are, and you can tell how much air you have.
So how do you?
So this tells you how deep you've been. That's your deepest depth. This is the depth you're at now. You started with 3,000 psi and you're down to about 2,400 right now. So try to get out when you've got more than 500 psi. You've got plenty of air, so you can swim back to the ship any way you want. You can either stay at this depth or you can go down.
Now, I'm having a little trouble turning around here. Actually, I would press the wrong button. So you press the button like...
So the right mouse button, if you press and hold back, that will move the direction of the diver. The left mouse button will change the direction of the camera so you can get a different view. It looks like it's going straight up toward the surface.
Do you have any more questions?
Not right now.
Are you enjoying the game?
Take some more gear out. So once you get out of the water, here are the things you can do. So this is a field guide. Did you see this before? So for all the fish and coral you find, click on this. Then you'll get pictures of what they look like in the real world and a little bit of information that you would see in a real biology textbook. And then for the history shows you you a little information about the ship, the battle in which it was sunk, the surrounding area, some of the environmental concerns, because these poor ships have been down for almost 70 years and they're starting to fall apart and their leaks are making stuff. There's some cleanup to do to keep this a really pristine reef.
Now, how are you able to, now, if like something, now, when I said updates earlier, if like something happens there, like, if one of the parts fall over and like you can see even more stuff, there's a new way in, do you update it to the new like way of the dive site?
Sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. One of the things that we're working on are some reef cleanup activities. So one of the things we'll say is that like a garbage barge dumped on top of this reef, and you have to go out and pick up all the garbage as much as you can on a dock, that type of stuff. So that happens in the real world. You can clean it up a lot easier in the game than you can in the real world. It's a lot harder. It's all local.
Do you have any last minute questions, Reagan?
No right now.
Okay. Can you thank Kathie for the interview?
Thank you for the interview. I'm looking forward to get through the game on my computer.
Well, thank you so much for playing. We really appreciate it. And you did a very good job on your interview.
Goodbye.